Okay, since I know the world is ready to listen to me now, okay? So, y'all don't remember, but I know you're gonna feel me now, because y'all ready. Y'all starting to get awakened. Y'all coming into what's really going on around you just now in 2026. But okay, y'all remember that, watch me well, that song, that Nene song came out, and I was telling y'all, and that song is old, and I was telling y'all then, because at the time, I had been studying witchcraft, Satanism, I had been studying the elite, I had been studying this stuff for a very long time. At that point, I was telling y'all, that Nene dance, that's a Baphomet stance. That is the Baphomet stand dance. That's the Baphomet stand dance, because that's how he stand, like this. He like this, and that's the dance, like this, okay? So yeah, I was telling y'all then, classic Satanism, which it was unknown to y'all, unbeknownst to y'all, because y'all didn't realize that they've been putting little bitty forms of Satanism in front of you and having you commemorate it unknowingly, like at them games, them Super Bowl games, them basketball games, them teams that people worship. That dance was a form of worship. Okay, see, now, I don't know what witches and the occult be saying when they think they're saying when they say, oh, it's all about intention. It's all about intention. If you don't intend to do something, then it's not the case. That's not true. It might be all about intention when it comes to manifesting things, yes, but it's not all about intention when it comes to worship. Like, you don't have to be intending to worship something in order for it to be worship. Okay, so like these concerts, these when you go to a concert, you have a lot of people in one big arena or stadium or whatever, and everybody's attention is upon one person who's elevated above all the souls. Yes, that's a form of worship. So yeah, if you go into a concert, and I don't know if y'all seen the clips of Beyonce when she would be like, lift your hands up here and give me all your energy, or something she was doing in one of them concerts.
Everybody put your hands towards me. Everybody, I want to feel your energy. Wave your hands with me. Come on.
Guys, that is a form of worship. And then the Nene dance, back to that. I was telling y'all, okay, guys, that's a satanic stand. Don't do that. That's a form of worship. How? Because it is commemorating the Baphomet. Even though you don't intend to, the action of doing the dance still empowers the force that put that dance out. And any form of empowerment to these forces is what we would call worship, because you're giving them power. You're giving them energy. Energy is power. Energy is power. It can be used as control. It can be used for control. Energy can be used for things. So when you're giving something energy, then you're giving them more power. Just like these games and stuff y'all love to go to and y'all love to watch. Y'all love to put on y'all regalia, y'all paraphernalia, y'all merchandise. Y'all love to go out. It ain't nothing wrong with none of that. But what I'm trying to get you to understand, if you are truly ready, y'all starting this awakening, right? Y'all done found out now about y'all elites. Y'all found out about y'all politicians, y'all entertainers. Y'all finding out now about y'all news anchors. Y'all finding out about even regular, everyday people, and y'all still ain't really got that deep off into them church people yet, but they're a part of it too. So y'all, this is the beginning of the awakening. When I first started my awakening process, this was the first thing. This is the first thing you're going to come across. This is the first thing you're going to come across. The fact that they're doing XYZ with the children and the babies and the blood and the flesh. That's the first thing. Like, this is a glacier. You know how a glacier is like, you see this much on top of the water, but then under the water is all this. Okay? This is where y'all at right now with the babies and stuff. And y'all think that's horrific. And what you going to find out is it's going to be some more. I just put it like that. It's going to be some more. It's more than just what they're doing with these children. And I know y'all can't conceive of true evil, so you think that this is as far as evil as it get. No, I promise you this not. And I know that is a high level of evil, but you're just right here. You're just right here with the Epstein and the babies and all of that, right? So boom, with the teams and stuff, y'all, these big teams, football, basketball, these real big teams, they are entities. Lock in with me, because I know that sounds real crazy, but I think y'all are ready for this level of crazy, because that's where we at right now. So these teams, they're entities, okay? And I'm explaining this to you because it's a form of worship. When you give your energy, give of yourself, give of your time, give of your attention, you give of your excitement and enthusiasm to something, it's like you worshiping it, especially if that thing you are pouring into has some type of consciousness or entity within it, behind it, or representing it, right? So this is just an example. I don't know nothing about these teams, like one of the red teams or something like that in football, the big NFL team, one of them. There is an entity within the creation of that team. Y'all go into these CEOs and the people that own these teams. Okay, they're high level Satanists just like the rest of them. Okay, there's no difference from these CEOs and these corporations. It's all of them. It's all of them, literally. Okay, so the teams have names and mascots and colors and merchandise, and they have a whole culture behind each and every team. And people pick which label, which team they like based on, I don't know, the players or the history of the team. I don't know what y'all base it on, but even the players, it's them too. It's them too. So the teams represent entities, right? So the entities are the team, but they're disguising themselves, because I mean, you wouldn't go for Team Bell, you know what I'm saying? So they're changing the names and giving it a mascot like Redskin, you know, or something like that. They give it a name, but it's the entity that is the Redskin. It's the entity that is the Seahawk. Okay, because this correlates exactly with like those cultures and traditions that they use different fighting styles. Like the Indian, they use their fighting styles, and one might be a bear claw, or I'm a tiger's heart, or I'm this, or I'm that. They're referring to the entity or the spirit or the consciousness that assumes their vessel whenever they're in combat. That is the name of the entity that assumes their vessel. So they name those entities after animals or whatever, but that animal name, the name of it is just a front. That's the front cover of what it really lies within between, you know, the cover of the book, if that makes sense. So by you taking your time, your money, your energy, your attention, your enthusiasm, your excitement, you're traveling, you're getting tickets, you're doing so many things just to absorb yourself and consume yourself with a specific team or a specific person at a concert or whatever it might be. You do not know that you might be giving worship unknowingly to an entity. Yeah. This is how they grow Satanism. Because these entities don't have power. They don't have creative power. They don't have generative power. So they need organic biology to give them energy, because it gives them power. It powers them. We are a battery. We're electricity running through our brains, our spine, our whole body, our neurons and stuff, firing electrical impulses. We are electrical and technological. That's why the dude that did the Neuralink, that's how the technology was compatible with his body, because we're systems. Our body is a system. It really is fearfully and wonderfully made. But they using our bodies, okay? And not using our bodies, they're positioning themselves in front of us for us to like it. And we are in such a consumeristic type of mindset that we just latch on to any little label, any little thing, and we give ourselves to it, not knowing it's a form of worship. So yeah, that's just one little nugget of what I have come to know and learn, and I'm glad, you know, we're here. I'm not glad that what we're finding this out, but I'm glad that we're coming into, because I can start talking about this stuff now, and it won't seem far-fetched or crazy, because we already know they far-fetched and crazy. So yeah, watch who you like, watch who you worshiping, watch what you going after. Watch these things, y'all, because you never know what you're giving energy and power and worship to, basically.